But kids are weird. There's one issue I have about kids, and this has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a dad either, because I've had this issue for some time, and maybe I'm just a bit of an old man. But it's something I've been noticing lately, which is children in age-inappropriate clothing. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean like a 4-year-old in a pinstripe suit and a bowler hat, because that would be adorable. I mean, and this proves that it's not just because I'm a dad, because I talked about it in my last show. I don't know if anyone saw that. I saw this little girl who's 11 years old or so, 11 or 12, and she's wearing a tracksuit with the word gorgeous written across the arse of it, and I thought that was inappropriate because she was a fucking minger. But it's not just that. It's not just little girls dressed in a sexually provocative manner. It's not just, you know, the sort of Fisher prostitutes, as I call them. It's not just that. It's also... It's also little boys as well. Like, I saw this kid who could be no more than 13. He might have been only 12. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he was 13. I saw this little kid at an airport wearing a T-shirt that was a quote from, I believe, from 50 Cent. One of the hippity-hoppity fellas, anyway. And this... I'm down, I'm with it. This T-shirt that this 13-year-old boy is wearing in public said, "I love pussy like a fat girl love cake." Now, Newcastle. This T-shirt offends me in so many ways that I would like to tell you about all of them. I have 5 problems with this child wearing this T-shirt. I have five issues. That's a very nerdy approach to your comedy, isn't it? Like, I have 5 points I would like to raise with the group. The first is quite funny, the second is less funny, the third, fourth, and fifth are increasingly hilarious. Now, point 1. Point 1, it's very bad grammar. Right? Come on. It's like a fat girl loves cake, or like fat girls love cake. It's not like a fat girl love cake. Did you run out of S's after the word pussy? Come on. You could have said Fanny, you'd have an S left over. Think ahead. Anyway, that's point 1. It's quite a minor point, and really should have been spotted at the screen printing process. Point number 2 is more serious. Right? I don't like the implication in that T-shirt that fat girls just love cake. No, I don't. No, I'm serious. This idea that fat girls are greedy, or that fat people are just greedy bastards. It's a very easy assumption to make, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't like it. And I'll tell you why. I know I'm skinny, but I come from a very large family. And when I say a large family, there's only 5 of them, but they're fat as fuck. Right? And I have grown up around people all my life who have struggled with their weight. And I don't like people thinking that they're just greedy or lazy, because they're not. They're certainly no greedier or lazier than I am. Although I am a greedy, lazy bastard. I am one lazy. I do this job because I'm too lazy to do a proper job. Right? And greedy, I've never denied myself not 1 pint of lager, not 1 leg of chicken, not 1 piece of cake. But I just don't put on weight, which is weird because I started out sticking up for fat people, and now every fat person in this room fucking hates me. But the fact remains, and I just don't like it when people, oh, look at him, fat, greedy, lazy bastard. And I'm like, what's the problem with lazy, greedy people? Because you're talking to one. But not for long, because I said, good day to you, sir. I have a fat person inside me who's clearly finding it very cramped in there. I just don't like it, honestly. Like, I see comedians making jokes about fat people being lazy, and I just think, well, they're not as lazy as comedians who get easy laughs by picking on fat people. So that's just where I am with that. So that's point number 2, right? Point number 3, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that fat girls do love cake. For the sake of argument, let's just say that. You're a 13-year-old boy claiming to love pussy just as much. Because here's the thing. You put cake in front of a fat girl, she's at least going to know what to do with it. Fat girl's not going to get thrown by a bit of cake. Oh, how do I handle this? Do I use my fingers? Do I need a fork? Have you ever heard a fat girl ask a cake if she's eaten it right? Have you? No. No is the answer to that question. Oh, I thought this cake would be more moist. Is it my fault? I'm right. So that's point number 3. Point number 4. Once again, for the sake of argument, playing devil's advocate, drinking devil's avocado. Let's just say for the sake of argument that you do love pussy that much. You, who 18 months ago had a favorite Power Ranger. But let's just say, let's just go with the idea for the moment that you are all about the pussy. Why then, for the love of Pete, would you choose to wear a t-shirt that virtually guarantees you'll never get any? That seems really good, doesn't it? That seems like a highly counterproductive thing to do. Is there a woman here that if you saw a man in that t-shirt, you'd go, oh, take me now, I'm yours. You had me at I love pussy. Maybe if she was fat and he had a piece of cake. Yes. I don't deny that. My point is that the t-shirt itself would not drive. Do you enjoy a piece of cake? You can be honest.
I'm a savoury.
You're a more savoury type. I'm not going to say you struck me as a savoury type. I'm just saying, all right. So you like, right. A sausage roll, perhaps. But my point is that the t-shirt itself. Yes, I'm sure if he was there with a cake. Yeah, but then that would be doing all the work. But that the t-shirt wasn't. And you know, if you're a fat girl who loves cake, conversely, you're not going to walk around in a XXL t-shirt that says bakers can fuck off, are you? No. Anyway, that's point number 4. Point number 5, though. Point number 5 is my main point. And this goes back to what I was saying in point number 2. A fat girl's relationship with cake, right? In fact, a fat person's relationship with food, by and large, a lot of the time, it's not as simple as pure love. A lot of the time, it's a lot more complicated than that. It's actually a far more fraught relationship than you might imagine. And if that's the relationship you, as a 13-year-old boy, have with pussy, you have issues you have not addressed, my young friend. Like if sometimes you'll want pussy, but you'll deny yourself pussy. Or if now and again you'll have pussy and then feel really bad about yourself afterwards. Or if sometimes, occasionally, you might even deliberately have too much pussy in order to punish yourself because of complex issues to do with your self-esteem. If that's how you, as a 13-year-old boy, feel about pussy, you're fucking gay. Which is fine, but you just don't want to be the gay who cried pussy, that's all, you know. Wake up and smell the cock. As my Uncle Brendan used to say. Sorry, that was a joke. It's a joke, but it leads me nicely onto the subject of religion.